being a Knight of Columbus is serving other people.
To be a Knight is really to live the values of the Catholic Church.
To be a Knight means everything to me.
We started out from Fresno about 8:30 this morning, and we just sailed all the way down. California Knights of Columbus with Northern Mexico Knights of Columbus are down here in Tijuana to distribute approximately 560 wheelchairs. One of our principles is charity. And what are we doing? We're giving charity, we're giving hope and freedom and mobility to people that don't have it.
To me, mobility is be able to move from one location to the other on your own.
Mobility is freedom to move around.
Mobility is a chance to conquer the world.
These distributions here in Mexico are the first in the joint effort between the Knights of Columbus in the United States and the Knights of Columbus in other countries.
I left Mission Viejo, California this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning to be here to participate in this Wheelchair Foundation distribution.
As we drove up to the Red Cross facility here, and I was with the Red Cross people, we saw the crowds lining up to receive their wheelchairs.
People who were not able to walk, were not able to move, people in their vehicles.
Various conditions on crutches and on older wheelchairs, sitting in plastic chairs, people carrying them.
This is like seeing God and so many people that are here present.
Seeing a man with no legs that literally came on his hands to get a wheelchair.
Jesus lost both legs to diabetes 6 years ago.
I move around with the help of my neighbors. When no one is around, I just stay home. I'm not working and I am unable to get a job.
Maria Alves is the mother of 2 children, ages 9 and 10. 1 month ago, Maria suffered a brain aneurysm and now relies completely on her husband for even the simplest tasks.
I had the opportunity to meet her husband before I got to meet her, and he was in desperate need to get something to his wife. And then when I got to her and I was able to take that chair to her and have an opportunity to talk to her about her disability that will leave her not able to walk forever, to see her face and glow knowing that she can at least move on in her life. Her husband, seeing her tears in his eyes as she received it, it was a great opportunity to be able to place her in this wheelchair. It was so phenomenal.
Since June of 2000, the Wheelchair Foundation has changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of children, teens, and adults around the world who lack mobility and cannot afford a wheelchair.
We are delivering hope, mobility, and freedom into these people's lives, immediately changing it for the better with the simple gift of a basic mobility wheelchair. The connection between the Wheelchair Foundation and the Knights of Columbus is one that has taken their efforts to help people with physical disabilities to many countries.
In 2003, the Knights of Columbus sponsored 2,000 wheelchairs to immobile residents of Afghanistan.
She said that, that I'm dragging myself over the ground. If I had a wheelchair so I can move anywhere quietly and safely, so I can be with my friends lots of the time. I can go anywhere I like.
In 2004, this outreach continued with 2,000 additional wheelchairs delivered in Morocco, Jordan, Oman, Iraq, the Philippines, and Mexico.
You see these people walking miles with children on their back to put them in a wheelchair. And you see children carrying their aunts and uncles or their parents. The mom coming with the donkey cart from many, many miles away We put 280 people in a wheelchair that day, and it was incredible to see what they would do to have a wheelchair. The independence that it gives the family, the relief that it provides to the mom. And then, after the day, it was like a sigh of relief. Literally, physically, the weight was taken off their shoulders. It's something so simple as a wheelchair.
This is a hands-on project that can connect the Knights with the people that are actually receiving the aid. And when they can come together here with the Knights from California and Mexico to help people in a very tangible way, it's just the fruition of many years of hard work.
The cooperation and partnership with our brothers from California makes this a unique event. Working together, we can accomplish far more than we could by ourselves.
It brings tears to my eyes. I love helping people. Thank you, Lord. I think the Supreme Council will probably end up adopting it as a worldwide program. So I'm looking forward to showing the world what California can do and then inviting them to join the wheelchair campaign. There's no limit to what we can do as Knights.
Our Supreme Knight, Carl Anderson, has been an inspiration to all of us Knights of Columbus, and we are very, very grateful to him for that leadership and what he does for the order.
In Mexicali, at a school for the mentally challenged, the Knights cheered the students on in a friendly wheelchair race.
Uno, dos, race!
Oh, the race. They were in a race, and they were smiles from ear to ear on every one of them. They were absolutely shining, and you could tell that inside they had been touched just as much as we were.
One year ago, Brenda was hit by a truck. She spent 4 months in the hospital, and today her leg is held together with 8 pins and 3 screws.
It looked like a small weapon wrapped in a chain. There was more white in the x-ray than dark, and white is the metal or the dense bone.
The surgeries that she's gone through and the metal that she has in her hips and her legs, it's just overwhelming.
Tough girl.
Sure, it must have been painful to put any contact on that much foreign matter in her life. When you pick someone up and put them in that chair and get that smile back, how do you tell somebody what that is? I don't know.
She says she feels very bad because she sees that there are people that are much needier than her, and she just appreciates being here.
The gratitude from that person being put in that wheelchair, and it was just remarkable.
I think the Lord put her in our path for a reason.
I think this trip has been about seeing the love of Christ in action.
This is beyond expectations. It's beyond everything that I expected.
This experience has been a gift from God right now to us.
I'd spend whatever I had to be able to do this because the experience is something I can take home with me and share with others.
When you put somebody in a wheelchair and you see this smile and the love and the warmth that comes out of their face, it can't help but touch your heart. And that's what service and unity is about. That's what the Knights of Columbus are about. We're supposed to be reaching out to help our fellow man. And gentlemen, please join me.